Cracker Barrel has fallen.
Only took me 3 takes. Okay, look. I said this the other video. Right here. Right here. I have to say this up front. What sense does it make if Cracker is racist towards Caucasian people and they take the Caucasian person with the barrel out of the logo and it's racist towards black people? I'm mixed. I gotta say that up front. I'm mixed. I got both in me, so I can say either one. I live with my African American father and I have a Caucasian mother. But look, taking the R out, putting the TM on it, the old country store, taking that out. What I'm trying to figure out is, how does this make sense? If they take the CB out of the emblem of the CB, how is that racist towards BP, as in black people?
The once cozy pit stop of rocking chairs and knickknacks and vintage Americana is
I'm trying to figure it out.
trading in its charm for corporate blandness. After 48 years, the company torching its iconic logo, dumping the old man next to the barrel for a generic text-only font straight out of a tech startup. The company's stock plunging sharply. Can you plunge sharply? That's redundant. Don't care. After the announcement
From 62 to 50. Gee. Yeah. That's not what you want. If I had 50 of these, okay, let's not say if I had 50 of these. If I had 10 of these, you know what I'm saying? Break it down easy. Well, if I had 50 of these, 120,000? I'm tripping, right? 50 times 12. Yeah, 50 times 12. There's 0. Then there's 10. 11. 1100. It's either 1100. Yeah, no, it's like 1,100. $1,100? I just lost $1,100 with 50 of these. Okay, it's in a week. Yeah, that's not that bad. They'll bounce back. They'll bounce back. They'll bounce back for sure.
announcement losing almost $100 million in value in just one day. I called up a family member this morning and said, who wants this? Your family lives in Florida. You can hit it. I called up a family member this morning and said, have you been following the Cracker Barrel story? And the person said, no. What did they do? I said, well, they're doing a rebrand, and they removed the old man and the
It's $600. First of all, that's what you would have lost. Second of all, oh girl, can I just tell you something? Yeah, if you rebrand the whole emblem, the whole logo, the whole model, that's what's gonna happen. Everybody is used to this. If it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Y'all fix something that ain't broke, y'all gonna break it. It's literally been since the beginning of time what they tell y'all as, and you don't listen.
actual Cracker Barrel from the logo. Yeah. My family member said, Well, why in the hell did they do that? And I said, because apparently at a cost of $700 million, 3 marketing firms told him to.
Yeah, it's like
Thank you, Shorty. You know what's up.
taking the mascot away from a sports team. Why in the world would you do it? It's the identity, it's the brand. But what amazes me is these chief marketing officers must have gone to the same school that these politicians that are pushing socialist policies went to, because we know the result. We've seen it with Bud Light, with Target, time and time again, Disney even. You go woke, you go broke. It's not just a mantra that sounds catchy. It's actual fact if you look at the data in the market. Investors don't want any part of this, right? Actually do what you do. You can have a brand that is all about old Americana and actually have reliable customers. The market doesn't care if you have a tech startup logo. That's not what... Mike, do you ever look at a logo before you make an investment?
Well, I just got to say, what I do look at and what I think about, and like sometimes it doesn't stop me, but if the people running the company hate you. They hate everything you're about.
She laughed too. She laughed too.
And they hate everything you like about this country. Do you really want to do business there? And like, unfortunately for me, that was not enough to deter me from drinking Bud Light. But it will deter me from going to Cracker Barrel, and as I'm sure it a lot will. And there were a lot of people that...
Go back 10 seconds. Go back 15 seconds.
Bud Light was #1 selling beer in the world. They'll never recover that market share, ever.
Yeah.
Ever. And so why does Cracker Barrel...
You'll never recover from that, at least in my eyes.
want to do that to themselves, right? Like, who are you going to pick up? All of a sudden, these hip young millennials are going to stop shopping at Sweet Green, and we're going to go to Cracker Barrel? Like, who are you? Like, why?
Well, the who are you question is interesting, because is there a trend?
I ain't even gonna cap with you, bro. If I was woke as shit, and I seen that, I'd be thinking about great grandmama cooking. I'd be like, damn, I love some chicken and dumplings. I go to Cracker Barrel. That's me. That's me. Great grandmama, man, she got the dumplings. I remember the last time. I'm so thankful to be able to just smile about the last time I got to spend time with my great grandma before everything went south. I literally can't do anything but smile. I'm thankful for it.
Is there a generation of business marketing people kind of who all went to the same schools around the same time, and they all kind of have the same philosophy? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a little bit leftist. It's maybe a little bit woke, and they're all getting into these positions and systematically taking brands with identities and trying to make them into the thing, I guess, that prevailed at their institution and in their background.
Jim Carrey? The Mask? It looked like Jim Carrey in The Mask.
And Cracker Barrel's the latest victim, but Bud Light was in there, and there have been plenty of other examples. Now, that generation that love
and complain about academic institutions. That's where the problem really is. Now it's just infiltrated corporate America. I wish we had the data. There's probably data out there showing that the graduation classes of these chief marketing officers are probably within 4 to 8 years.
What's up? Yeah, only 0.11
of each other.
But
But
look
it's
at
interesting that
Intel up 1%.
Even Target. Like the pride of Minnesota.
10%.
Like this, Target's unbelievable store to go into. Like, why do they keep getting crushed?
Nvidia's up 3%. I got out a lot higher than that, but Nvidia, well, I mean, shit, you got to get back in. But Nvidia is one of those companies you save for your kids. I'm not lying. Unless like alien technology comes out, Nvidia is something you save for your kids. You don't use it. Damn, I just sounded so crazy. Okay, like I'm a young dude, all right, so I'll be doing stupid shit. But when you really settle down, you really get your shit figured out, you don't sell Nvidia. All right, you save Nvidia. That's for your kids. Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, that's Meta. Is it? It's not ABC, man. I'm Jackson 5 type shit. I don't remember what the stock is. Technically, it's AA something. AAB, ABA, something like that. That's what ABA Google. AAB Google, something like that. That's what it is. AAB Meta, something like that. Alphabet, Alphabet. That's what I'm pretty sure that's what Google is. You don't sell that. You save it for the kids. Save it for the kids. Instagram, Facebook, all of the above. Save it for the kids.
because they hate the people that shop there, right? Or at least the marketing people do, and the people in the boardrooms don't have the intestinal fortitude to say, shut up, you stupid millennial, you don't know what you're talking about, I'm not gonna let you ruin my company.
Well, you know, it's funny, Target. I was in Minnesota. You know, that's a world I sort of know a little bit, and I can tell you, the folks I went to business school with are the ones who ended up in marketing roles there, and like you could see this train coming. You know, like you get a mad market.
Business is an iconic leader.
Sometimes being wokesters, Brian, I'm sorry that they were your contemporaries, and it's got to be those or with the trans. Your customer base starts to feel different. It's really basic, and you know what? I didn't.
Really quickly, marketing firms, when a leader or CEO goes out and hires 3 marketing firms, they don't have any ideas, they don't know what they're doing, and they're trying to offload the blame if the turnaround strategy fails on the 3 firms. Look at Chili's and Brinker and but it's his leadership and management that he learned almost 2 decades at Procter & Gamble, who don't work in the restaurant.
Y'all know how I feel about the whole Cracker Barrel situation. My laptop finna die. My shit. Well, let's do this real quick. Hold on. I'm being lazy. Oh, bet. All right, boom, fixed it. All I'm trying to say is, y'all know how I feel about the whole Cracker Barrel situation. All right, this is stupid. This right here is stupid. There's no reason to rebrand. There's no racial innuendo to it. Y'all just doing something to talk about. Is something else going on behind the scenes we don't know about? Like this is just to cover up for like I got a plan. We're gonna sit here and change the whole brand to Cracker Barrel. Can I say that? Can I say that? Because the way I'm approaching this situation, because like look, the way I'm looking at this, if you look at it from this is offensive to black people, well really they're just making it non-offensive to white people. If it's been offensive to white people for 800 years, and then for the start, they finally try and make it not racist towards white people. Y'all too sensitive. Y'all too sensitive. I don't know what Macedon put on y'all. Y'all too sensitive, bro. Y'all too sensitive. Y'all can't be saying that. No one can say that. No one can say that. And you can't tell me I'm wrong. Try to tell me I'm wrong. I need someone to prove me wrong. I need someone to. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.